Why is Kundalini Yoga so special? Thank you for inspiring this video. Be blessed by the Divine. In the primitive ages, human beings were living one with nature. His consciousness had not developed towards realizing self. He had to survive against the furies of nature along with the products of nature. So therefore he had to kill, and with the flesh of the killed animal, eat and live and survive. As human beings started to evolve, they started appreciating nature and they started developing art and music and dance as the next level of evolution of consciousness itself. As they further evolved and started living as small communities, as societies, they started transacting in exchange of products grown on one end of the forest with the society on the other end of the forest with their products. This became the basis of economy, and as economy developed, the societies started to protect themselves by organizing themselves with the help of a leader who was wise, strong, and who could protect that society at all times against the furies of nature and against enmity of other societies. Politics and economy developed. And as humans realized the abundance of providence in this earth, they started wondering about the secrets of nature. Their inner consciousness started to develop towards realization of truth. And this developed the worship of God. Different forms of worships of God evolved. They can be grouped under three main categories. Through the worship of natural elements such as air, water, fire, stones, forest, trees, and many other living beings. Second, worship of other human beings as the divine messenger himself. Three, beyond these physical appearances, the worship of the Almighty Force. And this worship of the Almighty Force evolved with self-realized souls. The saints of the past realized that God is almighty in nature. It is all-pervasive, surrounding pressure force. And this primordial state can only be perceived through inner travel. Meditation developed in the process. Three forms of meditation were developed by our gurus. One was pratyahara, second was dharana, third was dhyana. Withdrawal, concentration, and dhyana, or meditating on one's own life force, Kundalini Shakti. In the past, due to lack of knowledge of simplified methods, the Kundalini Yoga was practiced under extremely difficult and hard circumstances with difficult methods. But now, with our Guru Yogiraj Sri Vedatri Maharishi's blessings, we have now got a gift of simplified Kundalini Yoga, which is then going to helping us in realizing ourselves that we are a fraction of totality. This cannot be measured in instruments. This cannot be sensed with our five senses in the body. This can only be perceived through intuition, through inner vision, by going to subtle levels of frequency. Only in Kundalini Yoga it is possible to go to alpha level between 8 and 13 cycles per second, theta level between 4 and 7 cycles per second, and delta level between 0.5 and 3 cycles per second. The self-quivering kinematic pressure state functions at lower than our functional outer consciousness, which functions at the beta level of frequency, above 14 cycles per second. Only through Kundalini Yoga we can lower the frequency of our brain waves, and using that subtle levels of the mind begin to see the transformation of divine into living beings and all the truth that contains within nature with this meditative power. Therefore, Kundalini Yoga is the most special and the greatest gift that you can get in your lifetime. Thank you for inspiring this video. Do comment and inspire my next video. Be blessed by everyone.